Most pilots believe that buying a popular private plane means reliability, low operating costs, and an easy ownership experience. But popularity doesn't always tell the full story. Some aircraft are loved for their looks, their history, or their impressive specs on paper, yet behind the scenes, they carry hidden maintenance traps, expensive inspections, rare parts, and operational challenges that quickly turn ownership into a financial headache. Today on Aviation India, we're uncovering 8 aircraft that attract buyers fast, only to drain their wallets just as quickly once the real-world costs reveal themselves. If you're thinking about buying one of these, or you're just curious which models are secretly money pits, then let's dive straight into the list. Cessna 188 Ag Truck. At first glance, the Ag Truck looks like a brutally simple and dependable agricultural workhorse, but once owners step into real operations, expenses spike fast. The airframe is often heavily worn due to years of chemical exposure and rough use, meaning corrosion and metal fatigue are common. Replacement parts for agricultural components are costly, and many mechanics avoid AG planes entirely because of chemical residue. The Continental engine drinks fuel aggressively during spray runs, and owners quickly learn that overhaul cycles come faster than expected due to constant high-power operation. Insurance for agricultural aircraft is significantly higher than for normal GA planes because of accident statistics. The old avionics packages require full rewiring to meet modern regulations, adding thousands. On top of that, operational liability is massive, and many new buyers underestimate the regulatory inspections. What seems like a cheap working aircraft becomes a relentless expense machine. And because most ag trucks were worked to death, clean airframes command absurd premiums, leaving owners paying too much, too soon, for too little return. Piper PA-28235. The PA-28235 promises power and payload, but the reality is that it burns fuel at a shocking rate compared to similar 4-seat aircraft. Many buyers fall in love with its climb performance until they see the maintenance bill for the big Lycoming A540 engine, which has notoriously expensive overhauls. Early models suffer from aging fuel systems and worn-out exhaust components that demand regular replacement. The heavier airframe stresses landing gear components, and parts availability has slowly declined. The Cherokee line is common, but the 235 variant uses unique parts that cost more and take longer to source. Insurance is also higher due to its weight and performance category, which surprises new owners. The resale market is soft because most buyers prefer the more economical 180 or 200 models. Add in old avionics, dated interiors, and required STCs just to modernize safety standards, and the airplane that initially seems like a bargain becomes a long-term money drain. Buyers expecting just a big Cherokee quickly learn they bought a very different beast. Rockwell Commander 114. The Commander 114 stands out on the ramp with its sleek lines and executive look, but underneath that beauty lies a notoriously heavy airframe that ruins performance and fuel economy. Owners are often shocked when they realize a 260 horsepower aircraft climbs like a tired trainer. The cabin comfort hides a long list of maintenance challenges, specialty parts that disappeared when Rockwell left the GA market, composite components that require higher labor rates, and complex systems that demand experienced mechanics. The landing gear system is known for expensive failures, and many airframes suffer from corrosion in hard-to-access areas. Replacement windows and interior components are also niche items with premium pricing. Seasonal inspection costs creep higher every year due to aging fleets. Insurance companies classify it as a higher-risk orphan aircraft, raising premiums even more. What starts as a luxurious dream upgrade becomes a surprising financial anchor that owners struggle to justify. Grumman AA5 Traveler. The AA5 Traveler is fast, sleek, and fun to fly until maintenance time arrives. Its bonded wing construction requires specialized repair techniques, and very few mechanics are certified or experienced enough to handle structural issues. The canopies scratch easily, crack with age, and are expensive to replace. The airframe is light, meaning turbulence and crosswind landings feel harsher, causing more wear on flight control components. Parts availability is inconsistent because of the aircraft's limited production run, and used components often sell for premium prices. Owners who plan long cross-country flights realize quickly that its limited useful load and fuel capacity force compromises. The market loves travelers for their fun factor, but that same market punishes them with lower resale value once buyers understand the limited support network. What seems like a stylish alternative to a Cessna or Piper becomes a surprisingly expensive long-term maintenance project. Socata TB-10 Tobago. The TB-10 looks and feels like a premium European touring aircraft, but the ownership experience in North America is far from glamorous. Parts must often be imported from Europe, and shipping alone can double the final cost. The airplane's composite and metal hybrid construction requires meticulous inspections that few mechanics are familiar with. Landing gear components are known for being expensive and slow to replace. The airframe is deceptively heavy, hurting performance and increasing fuel burn. Owners often discover that the aircraft's ergonomics hide complicated wiring systems behind neatly finished panels, making simple repairs take hours longer. Even interior components like seats and plastic trim pieces cost more because they are imported. Insurance companies consider Socata aircraft niche models, raising rates due to limited parts support. A plane that feels refined and modern becomes a wallet-draining hobby for anyone who isn't financially prepared. Bellanca Super Viking. The Super Viking is an incredible performer, fast, smooth, and capable, but the wooden airframe demands specialized attention. Humidity sensitivity requires hangar storage in most climates, and structural inspections must be done by certified Bellanca experts, who are rare and expensive. Repairs to wooden spars, ribs, or skins can take months and cost far more than aluminum repairs. Insurance is high because many underwriters dislike covering wooden airplanes. The Viking system's complexity, combined with premium materials, pushes routine annuals far above typical GA pricing. Many used Vikings hide moisture history or incomplete repairs, making pre-buy inspections absolutely necessary and very costly. Replacement parts are not always in production, and custom fabrication is common. While owners love its performance, the financial weight of keeping a Viking safe and airworthy shocks newcomers. What seems like a high-performance bargain quickly becomes an emotional and financial roller coaster. Aero Commander 500. The Aero Commander 500 brings twin-engine versatility and rugged performance, but only wealthy or highly experienced owners manage to keep one happy. These aircraft are old, and many were used in rugged commercial operations, leaving hidden structural wear. The complex landing gear system requires meticulous annual inspections, and failures are extremely expensive. The piston twins drink fuel aggressively, especially during climb, driving operating costs sky-high. Parts availability is unpredictable, with many components requiring custom refurbishment or salvage sourcing. Twin-engine insurance for older airframes is already steep, and the Commander's reputation for nose gear problems pushes premiums even higher. Owners also underestimate hangar requirements due to the aircraft's height and wingspan. Even avionics upgrades cost more because of the aircraft's scattered wiring layout. A plane that looks solid and powerful on paper reveals itself as a high-maintenance relic few private owners can comfortably support. Rutan Long-EZ. The Long-EZ is admired for its futuristic design, efficiency, and incredible range, but because most were amateur-built, quality varies wildly from aircraft to aircraft. Some are exceptional, many are not. Buyers often underestimate how custom construction affects maintenance. Every Long-EZ is unique, meaning mechanics must spend hours just understanding how a specific example was put together. Parts aren't standardized, repairs are slow, and systems may be installed in unconventional ways. The canard design requires precise weight and balance control, and poorly built aircraft develop CG issues that dramatically affect handling. Landing gear components fatigue over time, especially on rough runways. The composite structure looks simple, but moisture intrusion or hidden delamination can lead to costly restoration work. Owners dreaming of a cheap speed machine soon realize they bought a one-of-a-kind aircraft with one-of-a-kind maintenance bills. The Long-EZ delivers fun, but at a price many only discover too late. Each of these aircraft has its strengths, and none of them are bad airplanes by design, yet all of them conceal ownership challenges that drain money faster than most new buyers expect. Popularity can hide real-world maintenance realities, and the models on this list prove that what sells quickly doesn't always stay affordable. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Aviation India, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into the aviation world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.